We are joined here today with the director of famous film
Baseball.
with Micah Hoffman. Thanks for
My pleasure.
being on the show. And so take us behind the scenes with filming this with your star, Patrick McAllister.
So we had a lot of fun working on this set. Took a lot of time and we were able to get it done. There's a lot of little cool stories behind the way that'll take you through. First, let's watch this wonderful trailer. See, actually, that scene right there, we had to take about 6 or 7 different tries to get down. My talent couldn't throw the baseball, and that, unfortunately, that takes some time up. So, here, in this beginning shot, I had come up, I tried to think of like a title for this film that could spark interest, but at the same time be so grabbing onto the viewer's eyes to, pull them into this film. And one of my friends said we should call it The Mind of the Lunatic. That would draw. I thought about it, and I decided to stick with my original plan, baseball. So as I take you through here, we spent a lot of time on this little thing here. I had my producers really try and capture the essence of what we're trying to portray with this title. A lot of time put into that, and I think it turned out pretty well. Right here, we have our star of the show, Patrick McAllister. He looks as though his dad just left him, and he's very sad because I told him to. I said, Patrick, imagine that you're looking at this ball and you could read its mind. Imagine the ball had a mind. And I think he did a pretty good job of portraying that. Here's him half-heartedly spinning a ball in his hand. I would like a little bit more flick on the wrist. It was more like a half-hearted spin. This took about 3 hours. Let's look at the form on the hands. First off, it's not knuckle to knuckle. Second off, they're twisted up, so it's also not lined up knuckle to knuckle. So you can imagine why it took so much time. And you can just see the focus in his eyes. He's quite focused. That took a lot of mental capacity to hit that fucking baseball. And here's a little thing that you don't notice the first time you watch it. We're aiming towards the trampoline, but in the next scene, we'll be aiming just a little bit more south. So this is facing, straight north, but in the next scene, we'll be facing a little bit more west. And that's my cameo. I decided to make an entrance on this film. Great throw. There's me questioning, were you able to record it and throw at the same time? Because I know your brain can only handle so much. And obviously we had to go with John Fogerty's baseball. Take me out to the game coach. And that's pretty much it.
Thank you, Mr. Hoffman, for being on the show, taking us through that little trip.
My pleasure.